Hello children, have a great day. Now we are going to see about the topic Kingdoms of Rivers. From this lesson, we can learn about Tamil kingdoms of Sangam age and about Cheras, Cholas and Pandyas to understand the administrative, economic and social conditions during Sangam period and to know about Gurunila Mannargal. Let's see. In the ancient period, people settled and started living along the river banks and they produced agriculture crops, reared cattle in the pasture lands. In this way, the kingdoms of early Chera Chola Pandyas and other kingdoms emerged along the rivers. Let's see. See the picture. Kingdoms and river banks there. Cheras in Poigai, Cholas in Kaveri, Pandyas in Vaigai, and last one Pallavas in Polar. Next one we can see about the Movindargal and first one about Cheras. Cheras were the forerunners of the Movindargal who ruled on the banks of river Poigai and their capital city was Vanji. See the picture here. It is the present western district of his country and Kerala was also a part of it. So it was called Cheranadu. And it was surrounded by high mountains. The greatest rulers among the kings of Cheranadu were Imayavaramban Nedunjeralathan and his son Sengutuvan. He defeated up to the Himalayas and hoisted the flag with the symbol of bow and arrow. So he was called Imayavaramban Nedunjeralathan. The able ruler Cheran Chengutuvan, the son of Nedunjeralathan, built the statue of Kannagi. So it was built by the stones brought from the Himalayas after defeating the king Kannega Vijaya. We can able to understand from the epic Silappadigaram. So it was written by Ilango Vadigal. Paditrupatham, it helps us to know about the Chera kings during Sangam period. Just recall it. Cheras. Name the river of the Cheras. Poigai and their capital Vanji. Flag bow and arrow. Port Tondi Musuri. Who were the greatest kings of early Cheras? Yes, Imayavaramban Nedunjeralathan and his son Sengutuvan. Next one we can see about the Cholas. Yes, the early Cholas kept Urayur as their capital along the river Kaveri and ruled it. The Cholanadu is famous for rice, so it was called Cholanadu Sorudithu. Next one, see the picture here. So it is the district of his country. The land of Cholas were fertile due to the river Kaveri. The greatest ruler among the Cholas was Karikala Cholan, who was also called Karikal Peruvalathan. Let's see, we can see about Karikal Peruvalathan. When he was very young, he was captured by his enemies. The room in which he was arrested was set on fire. In this fire accident, his feet burned. Due to his charred legs, he was called as Karikalan. He invaded Sri Lanka and brought the captives from there to build the dam Kallanai. The dam Kallanai still stands erected even after 2000 years of its construction in 2nd century. So it is said to be the world's oldest dam still in use. Next, just recall it. Name the river of the Cholas, Kaveri, and its capital Urayur, Port Kaveri Pumbattinam, flag tiger. Let's see about the Pandyas. Pandyas established their rule on the bank of Vaigai with Madurai as their capital. And next one, see the picture here. It is the included district of his country. See the picture. What is it? Yes, Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple. It is a very famous temple in Madurai. Yes, let's see about Madurai. It is the most populous city of Sangam period. Muttamil Sangam were held in Madurai. The most famous kings were Talayalanganathu Seruvendra Pandiya Nedunjeliyan and Pandiya Nedunjeliyan of Silappadigaram. His country famous for pearls. When he was a young boy, he fought a battle at Talayalanganam against Cheras, Cholas and Kurunila மன்னர்கள். He defeated the combined force. So he was called as Thalayalanganathu Seruvendra Pandiyan Neduncheliyan. Let's see the Silappathigaram. During the rule of Pandiyan Neduncheliyan, he happened to prosecute Kovalan for theft and gave death sentence. Kovalan's wife Kannaki advocated to prove her husband's innocence. When the king realized the truth, he said, "Yeno arasan yene kalvan kedugaven ayul," and he died. Immediately his wife Koperandevi also sacrificed her life out of shock. The administrative system of Pandyas was depicted by Mangudi Marudanar of Madurai Kanji. Let's see. Name the river of Pandyas, Vaigai, and capital Madurai, and port Kotkai, flag fish. Which Pandya Mannan was mentioned in Silappathigaram? Yes, Pandiyan Neduncheliyan. Who wrote Madurai Kanji? Mangudi Marudanar. What is inscribed on the flag of Pandyas? Flag fish. Let's see about the Pallavas. The early Pallavas ruled on the banks of river Palar with Kanjipuram as their capital. The kingdom of early Pallavas was founded by Sivaskandavarma Pallavan. He integrated Tondai Mandalam and ruled over there. The greatest kings among the early Pallavas were Sivaskandavarman and Vishnugopan. The greatest kings of this period were Mahendravarman and Narasimhavarman. The greatest achievements of the Pallavas were cave temples. Name the river of Pallavas. Palar, port Mahabalipuram, capital Kanjipuram, and flag Nandi. Which was the capital of Pallavas? It is Kanjipuram. And where is the Tondai Mandalam in Tamil Nadu? It is located in the northeastern part of Tamil Nadu. Let's see about feudal lords or Kurunila மன்னர்கள். Apart from the Movendargal, several feudal lords or Kurunila மன்னர்கள் also ruled over smaller lands. The most important among them were Pagan, Pari, Nedumudikari, Ai, Adiyaman, Nalli, Valvelluri. These kings were known for their generosity. Therefore, they were popularly called as Kadaiyalu Vallalgal. Who offered gooseberry to the poetess Avai? Adiyaman. Who put his shawl around the peacock? Pagan. Let's see about administrative conditions. It is about Arasan. Arasan was especially called as Kon, Vendan, Kotravan, Irai by his people. Each dynasty had their own flag, symbol, scepter, sword, drum and Venkotrakudai. The kings greatly cared for the people of their country. Next one, hospitality. It means Virundombal. Hospitalities occupied a significant place in Sangam period. Even though it is Amardam, it means nectar. It was considered to be a sin if the guest is kept outside home. Kaki Padiniyar, a poet, got his name for praising a crow for informing the arrival of a guest. Purananuru describes hospitality as one of the important duties of the Tamil. Economic conditions. Various arts and crafts flourished during the Sangam age. People lived happily due to the development in economy. Let's see that paddy and sugarcane were the most important crops cultivated. Besides these, varagu, tinai and samai were also cultivated. It is the most important development crops in the Sangam period. Conditions of women. Women were respected in the society. Monogamy was prevalent. Women were equal to men in bravery. It is said in Purananuru, that in the first day of battle, a woman lost her father. The second day, she lost her husband. Prepared and sent her son to the battlefield with. It is also said, a woman in the Sangam age drove away a tiger with muram, winnow, in her hand. The last one, festivals. People of Sangam age celebrated various festivals. Let's see, Kartigai, Tiruvadirai, and harvest festivals were the most celebrated ones. Urthirankannanar of Patinapalai said that the most popular festival of Indravila. Let's recall it. We can learn from this lesson Tamil kingdoms of Sangam age and about Cheras, Cholas and Pandyas and social conditions during Sangam period, hospitality, festivals, women's and Kurunila Manargal. Students, try to draw the flags of the ancient three kingdoms and try to write the features of the three major Tamil kingdoms by your own. Thank you.